Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa.
Okay, guys. Stadium. 4-1 versus 4-1. I like it. I like it.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alert, 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 alert. God.
And his first pass is incomplete. You talked about this Falcon defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Here's second and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Hey, and the ball just sits right on the side. The ball just sits right on the sideline. Oh, my God. The ball sits right on the sideline. That's funny.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Can't turn the ball over, guys. We preached it. We preached it.
To begin their next
We
possession.
preached
They
it.
come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum for that time off.
Certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And this is going to be the Bucs' first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Bucs in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Now Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talked about this Falcon defense. They played extremely well last week in their win over the Packers.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mayfield down. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Rolling to his right, and that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These 2 teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'll be able to claim the season sweep. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Robinson trying to get right side, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And boy,
No, sir.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
No, sir. No, sir. Good deal.
And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Now Baker going to change it up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. And now an audible here into something else. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Run.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Boy, these motherfuckers, I don't know.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Watkins in motion left. Play fake. Mayfield out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Mayfield on play action. Caught right side, Davis. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to drop a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole.
All right, guys. Take your units, take your units, take your units. Don't learn everything. Take your units. Take your units, take your units.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're coming off a fourth-down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do was play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Penix working out of the gun here. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Okay, bust through all the niggas then. Watch.
27-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they move the football partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 yards to go, second down. Robinson with another carry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sign belief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right, he had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone.
And they...
Michael Penix with his 16th
Oh, really, guys. This little fumble. Then he drag him in here. Okay. Go. Y'all got these guys missed.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Regular. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings, Kings.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And looking to throw, Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
To the air, Penix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 13 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket.
No fun.
Lose a yard or 2. Taken down
No
behind the line. And offensively they'll take the timeout
No
with 6
fun.
seconds left in the second quarter.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
No fun.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before
Hey,
half.
fucking Ken. I'm hitting the shot this nigga part. My X Factor was just tackling me. No fumble, no nothing. My man fumble on the side.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step
No.
aside. This is the NFL.
I watched him against Pooh. That was a good game.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
No, that's a negative.
Back to receive. They've got the lead.
You know you're going to split with me. You're going to beat Ant twice, but you're going to split with me.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Looking to throw Penix. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's good. Oh, that's calling the ball. I'm calling that fucking.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Robinson up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Operating from the gun, Penix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Charlie Warner, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. Second and 5. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another
Nigga
step
by
right
itself.
there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Again, it's Robinson. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll throw with Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. Ball sits on the 10, second and 5. On to give, here's Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 60.
Started off bad, guys. Can't turn it over. Can't turn it over.
On a 5th straight victory. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
This is bad, team. This is bad. This is a bad performance.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one.
And that's my superstar. And that's my superstar D-top. That's my superstar D-top.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they get it down.
That's my superstar D-top. That's my superstar D-top. We're getting this whoop.
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here at the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. Here's Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They run. Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth.
Now after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Horrible performance. Horrible.
Real.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts. 43 yards. And the Falcons are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point.
D-line kicked my ass, bro. Can't say nothing about that. D-line kicked my ass.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I don't know what got into him.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while
Look at the nigga coming scot-free.
We knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this
it's only one loss, guys. We got a long season ahead. It's only one loss.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
This is bad. I'm glad y'all picked this game to stink it up.
Ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contact. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, they've got the huge lead.
This is bad, guys. Look, this is a bad y'all pick one game out the year to stink it up. Ain't had no more of these stinkers.
Awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. This ball down the field for Pitts. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get it.
Oh, stupid buddy.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. Yes, I do. This was bad.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
This is bad, guys.
Out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
This was bad, guys. Starting with my man getting hurt, man fumbling, picking it up and running in.
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race inside the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
This was bad, dog. Now the nigga gets sued. Stop.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to cover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers,
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends in